Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of The Spotlight, and today we're looking at Mousecraft by Crunching Koalas. Now this is sort of a cross between Tetris and Lemmings. Now we do have a few different modes right here. You have puzzle mode, arcade mode, and a level editor, excuse me. So we'll start with puzzle mode. I'm going to start on level 3 just because the first couple levels are kind of just like, hey, you got mice, you got blocks. Figure it out. I already screwed up the level, but we can kind of undo here. But essentially, you have 3 mice here, and your goal is to get them to the end of the level where the cheese will, in fact, spawn. And you do that by using various blocks. You can rotate them to kind of orient them how you would want. But if we click play here, the cheese should spawn. There it is. And the mice will come. And there is a fast forward button, so if you think you got the puzzle figured out, and you don't want to sit here and wait half an hour or so, that's kind of an exaggeration, but wait a while for the mice to get there, then you can certainly hit that. Now, you collect these little shards, and then you can spend them in the store in-game to purchase various items. I haven't yet done that because I'm not like a big item purchaser type of guy, but it's certainly a nice little touch. So as you might expect, as your levels sort of advance, they do in fact get a little bit more difficult, and you have to use your noggin. So this game is, again, pay what you want. So you can pay a minimum of $1 for this game, and I think it's more than deserving of $1. I think the puzzle's solved right here, but if we want this little shard, we can certainly just do that and grab it. So let's hit play and see if we solve the puzzle. Hit fast forward here. I've gotten to level 10 in the story arcade, or not the arcade mode, but this little puzzle mode that we are playing right now. And it's probably taken me about half an hour to get to level 10. So you can sort of take that as you will. Now we have a scenario where we actually have to release the mice before we place our blocks, because as you can see, if we place the blocks here, the mice can't get by. And that is sort of another little element that we have to kind of take into consideration here before we kind of get too in depth with the puzzles. And that's something that you have to kind of think about. It's a nice little element that kind of makes you think a little bit more. And I definitely think this game is deserving of, at minimum, the $1. I mean, it's certainly worth more than that, I think, but it's a nice little touch and kind of interesting that they're using that mechanic. I think we're kind of glitched here. It doesn't seem to be giving us the, let's repeat here. It doesn't seem to be completing the level for us. And again, this game is actually in alpha, so bugs are to be expected. There's certainly going to be some along the way. And they'll be fixed, I'm sure. Alright, there we go. Simply restarting seemed to have fixed the problem. But I've been having a decent amount of fun with this. Especially for, I like Tetris, I like puzzle games. Mice are pretty cute, so I mean, I think it's well deserving of the payment. Alright, let's fast forward here. Drop that. Oh, I screwed it up, didn't I? I did! So, let's actually undo that. I think I have to place this a little bit further along. Actually, it seems like there's more than one way to solve this puzzle, which is kind of cool. So, I have to wait for these guys to go back across. I screwed it up again. Alright, let's do this. There we go. Now, one thing you have to be careful of is dropping the blocks here. I'll try and demonstrate this next level. Let's go. So, because if you drop the blocks on top of the rats, they die. Here we go. Now, the rats can survive a decent amount of height, but they can only survive, what, 5 blocks? 1, 2, 3... They can only survive a 4-block drop, so let's demonstrate this here really quickly and show them plummeting to their death. Now, if they die, all of them die, obviously you have to retry the level. But if we place this block here, they should be fine. Alright, look at them. Look at that, they made it safely. And again, if you drop the blocks on top of them, I'll try and demonstrate it again here. I know I said I was going to do that last level, but I wasn't presented the opportunity, so to speak. Alright, let's drop that, and then... Oh no! Oh, I guess he didn't die. Let's, that's interesting. I thought they did die if you drop the blocks on them. Maybe you have to kind of be a little bit more precise about it. Huh. Interesting. I thought they did die, but maybe I'm a filthy fucking liar. Alright, so I actually have to do this differently here. I have to place... Oh, my rats actually died. I do have to place this long block down here and then the Z block there. Is it broken again? Let's repeat. Repeat. Oh. Oh, I see what that does. That repeats one last move. So it looks like we're gonna have to go to the main menu here, and... Alright, so now let's take a look at the arcade mode here. It seems like there's only, what, 10 levels here? I think there's only 20 levels in this mode, unless there's a second page, maybe? But again, this game is an alpha, so there's new stuff being added all the time. So let's just go on level 2 here. This level's a little bit more complicated, it seems. And what we were seeing previously, at least. Let's let them go over there, and then we can drop this block. Let's see, let's let them climb up before we do anything at all. Come along, little mousey. Okay. I should know that they're actually mice, not rats. So if we place this one here, they should be able to go up just fine. I'm not concerned with collecting all the little crystals. It's not my main concern, at least. Yeah, that seems to have solved it just fine. Awesome. So it seems like the arcade mode is a little bit more challenging than the puzzle mode, which is nice, because you can kind of add a little bit more variance. Ooh, this is a new mechanic I have not yet seen. Now what's this? Oh, okay. It's just a bigger level. That's kind of interesting, actually. So it seems like you should probably do the full story mode to kind of get presented with these other type of blocks here before you delve into much more of the arcade mode here. I need this, I need this. Oh god. Still probably gonna die, right? Yep. Alright, so let's restart. That's kind of irritating, actually. It seems like Jello blocks. It's irritating in the sense that the blocks don't necessarily spawn quickly enough. I'm not sure what these Jello blocks do. I wonder if it maybe it... Uh-oh. I can't go over. Okay, I see. You have to use that. So I'm woefully unprepared for this little level here, it seems. These are mechanics I have not yet been introduced to. So it seems like maybe these Jello blocks either make them jump a little bit higher or it cushions the fall. I'm not 100% sure. Because again, these are mechanics I'm not necessarily familiar with quite yet. Let's use this block. There we go. Come on, little rats. That should do it. I would hope so, at least. There we go. Yeah, they're all at the cheese. Beautiful. Alright, 3 out of 3. Not bad. What's the next level entail? Alright, more Jello blocks. So yeah, I think this is definitely worth at least $1. I mean, if you like puzzle games, if you like Tetris and Lemmings, I think this will be right up your alley, and that mouse just plummeted to his death, sadly. This one's about to do the same. I just completely screwed that up. Oh, well, looks like we're gonna have to restart this level. We'll complete this level and then take a look at the level editor really quickly. Just because I want to show off all this that... Wow, can I speak? All that this game has to offer. Excuse me. Seems like I should probably place that there. Looks like they're going to be falling down there. Unless, like... Oh! Okay, that one did die when I placed that brick there. But it seems as if we should place one here once they go back up there, that is. Let's fast forward time a little bit. So these puzzles aren't particularly difficult to start, but it seems like they do get fairly difficult as we sort of go along here. Will they be able to climb up there? No, I might have just screwed that up. I'll destroy this block, and then put them up here. I just screwed that. Oh, whoop. Well, I mean, one made it at least. Let's see, let's place this one like so. And then this one like so. There we go, that wasn't too bad. Good thing I played a lot of Tetris in high school while riding the bus. Alright, so now let's take a quick little look at the level editor. Just to kind of show off what you can kind of do in it. I mean, I'm sure people who are much better at creating levels will be able to make significantly better and more challenging levels than myself, but I'll do my best to make somewhat decent of a level here. That looks pretty good, I suppose. Let's put the spawn point right here. Right here. Maybe I can't put it quite right there. There we go. There we go. And the cheese will be right up here. That looks good enough. And we'll spawn a couple of these, or at least one of these. One of these. You can kind of see the different mechanics that you can add to the blocks, and there's different kind of obstacles here that you can add. So we could add a water obstacle here if we really wanted to. And let's put a jello block here. Let's give this level a test, and hopefully we can solve it. It doesn't look too complicated. I mean, again, I'm not the most amazing level editor here. So a simple one of these should suffice, and then maybe I can't even solve that. No, I should be able to. Play. So that's your basic level editor. You can definitely make it a lot more complicated than this. This is probably the easiest level in the history of mankind, but it's a pretty decent level editor. It has the ability to add every single mechanic in the game so far, but I assume you'll be able to get a little bit more in-depth as the game kind of progresses. But yeah, this is Mousecraft by Crunching Koalas. It's minimum $1, but you can give them as much money as you would want to. Definitely think this is worth the purchase price. It has a pretty fun little sort of puzzle mode. It has an arcade mode, and it has a level editor to kind of keep you playing a little bit. And it's still in development, so I'm sure they'll be adding a little bit more. So definitely give it a try. If you can't give them $1, then I mean it's definitely worth the $1, I'd say. And they do have a green light campaign here going. You can even click it right in game, but I will link it. So $1 for this game. It will keep you busy for at least an hour, 2 hours. So give it a try and support Crunching Koalas. And as always, thank you for watching, and see you next time.